If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing how you lie straight-faced while I cry, still I'd look to find a reason to believe. And if you gave me the time, I'd find a way to leave the past behind. Knowing how you lie straight-faced while I cry, still I'd love to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it very hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easy to forgive, never thinking of myself. I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing how you lie straight-faced while I cry, still I'd look to find a reason to believe. Someone like you. Said the straight man to the late man, where have you been?
I've been here and I've been there and I've been in between.
I talk to the wind, my words are carried away. I talk to the wind, but the wind never hears, no, no.
I talk to the wind, my words get carried away. I talk to the wind, the wind cannot hear.
No, the wind will not hear, no, no. I talk to the wind,
My words get carried away.
I talk to the wind,
The wind cannot hear.
the wind do not hear, no.
On the outside, looking inside, oh, what do I find?
You don't impress me or depress me, just mess up my mind. Some Marines from Fayetteville came to a show,
pushing people round wherever they go.
Flat top haircuts and camo t-shirts.
They came to hear music and make it hurt.
Way down yonder in Fayettenam, it's a different way of life down there. Lordy, Lordy, I don't give a damn about them Marines down in Fayettenam. The Ku Klux Klan runs a car wash down in Fayetteville.
They call it the quick, clean car wash.
Spelled with 3 Ks. The owner gets his thrills,
beating up white women with black boyfriends.
You don't like that. Way down yonder in Fayettenam, it's a different way of life down there. Oh lordy, lordy, I don't give a damn about them rednecks down in Fayettenam.
White Patriot Party parties with the army.
Marines give their buddies machine guns for Christmas.
They all get drunk and hang around downtown,
urinating on the floors at rock and roll clubs. Way down yonder in Vietnam.
nuclear submarine parked down the coast.
Turn all them flat tops into buttered toast.
The president they serve so faithfully
would be escaping on a plane to his bunker far away, while they're all frying down in Fayettenam. Lordy, Lordy, I don't give a damn about them Marines down in Fayettenam. He was an evil, filthy preacher, pointing his finger at the sinners. He wanted Roman soldiers to carry out his orders. He had a quiver in his voice when he said there'd be no choice those who bow and pray and send in all their cash won't feel the sting of his lash.
Hard-earned money from the faithful, stolen by a devil, living like a Roman emperor, not like a common man.
They believe in a God who gets to make love to sexy women in his hot tub. Money buys their silence, no one betrays. The evil, filthy preacher, he's a sinning man. He wants forgiveness again. I thank the Lord will give the credit to the sinners who admit it, to the sinners who are proud of it. He started talking loud, trying to stir up the crowd. I've helped y'all, now you help me. Find the road back to salvation. And they believed in once more. And the next chance he's with a whore, doing what them Roman soldiers do. A sin when done by me or you. He's a sinning man, he wants forgiveness again. I thank the Lord who'll give the credit to the sinners who admit it, to the sinners who are proud of it. I said it on the pulpit. I never meant it. God don't need no trash. He needs a president. Some say the bumper sticker looks like a swastika in the distance. When he's all alone, what sinful desires go through Pat Robertson's bones? The man I know is just another evil, filthy preacher. An evil, filthy preacher. He's a sinning man. He wants forgiveness again and again. I thank the Lord will give the credit to the sinners who admit it, to the sinners who are proud of it. I thank the Lord will give the credit to the sinners who admit it, to the sinners who are proud of it. Let's make the water turn black.
Discorporate and come with me. Shifting, drifting, cloudless, starless, velvet valleys in a sapphire sea. Combine your mind, there's no time to lick your stamps and paste them in. Discorporate and we will begin. Discorporate and come with me. Shifting, drifting, cloudless, starless, velvet valleys in a sapphire sea. Combine your mind, there is no time to lick your stamps and paste them in. Discorporate and we will begin.
Now believe me when I tell you that my song is really true. I want everyone to listen and believe it's about some little people from a long time ago, and all the things the neighbors didn't know. Ronnie says his new me's a window in his room, marble to be seen, dysentery green, and Jenny and her buddies have a game out in the back. Let's make the water turn black.
Tape's rolling.
It's the boy with the coins. Take one. He was the boy with the coins, and I trusted him so much. So I leaned on him, a cripple and a crutch. He said he'd ride his bicycle all the way to California, and then he'd ride back home to Colorado. I went through a book of coins, marking the ones I won. At first I was careful, not asking for a lot. But the boy with the coins, he said he'd give me anything. So I asked for more than he could possibly bring. He said his wheels were broken, soon he'd have them fixed. And the weeks went by, and his lies, they made me sick. All my life, though I don't want them, there's always boys with coins, promising me everything, hoping I'll rejoice. From the idea of rewards that nobody deserves, from the thought of wealth existing only in their words. He was the boy with the coins, and then one day we stopped talking, and I avoided the streets while he was walking. And the way he'd kick a tree, pretend fright and run away, is the only memory I have of him today. That's fine. The river flows out to the sea. Where that river flows, that's where I wanna be. Flow, river flow, let your waters run down, take me from this road to some other time. All he wanted was to be free, and that's the way it turned out to be. Flow, river flow, let your waters run down, take me from this road to some other town. Flow, river flow, past a shady tree. Flow, river flow, out to the sea. That's where I want to be. sea, and where the river flows, that's where I wanna be. Oh, river flow, oh, let your waters run down, take me from this road. They got a pumping light. I'm freaking out, but that's alright. The visions that come through my door. Oh, I'm never gonna stop. I'm in my psychedelic basement, my psychedelic basement. My parents, down in the basement, I have fun. I'll stay here for the rest of my life. Oh, I'm never gonna come out of my psychedelic basement, my psychedelic basement. Dad want me to change. They say I live my life in a purple haze. I'm never gonna come out now. Psychedelic basement. It's my psychedelic.
We've had bombs fall out of planes accidentally. Did you know that? It's been in the headlines. You forgot. 4 in Spain. Oops, sorry about that. 1 off the coast of Portugal. A plane crashed in North Carolina with a bomb in it. 5 of the 6 safety devices went off. If the 6 had gone, it would have blown. They dropped 1 in South Carolina they never found. The pilots didn't fix the coordinates, and it landed in the swamp somewhere, and they never found it. So they bought the land and fenced it off and declared it a nuclear restricted zone. 5, and then there was 1 dropped 7 miles accidentally outside the city of Albuquerque. 5 nuclear submarines have sunk to the bottom of the ocean. 2 of ours and 3 of the
They can make it rain bombs, but they can't make it rain. They don't want not a thing to grow. They just wanna make pain. So one year there's no tomatoes, the next year there's no grain. They can make it rain bombs, but they can't make it rain. It got so dry in Louisiana, man, the cornfields all turned brown. Everywhere you look, food falling to the ground. Oh, beside a missile silo, they'll use it once, never again. When they make it rain bombs, they can't make it rain. generals in the Pentagon. Who's gonna put the green back in the White House lawn? The ants and the cockroaches rule the kingdom down the drain. They can make it rain bombs, but they can't make it rain. Oh, they can make it rain bombs, but they can't make it rain.